wrong with me.
Oh, that's good.
But that's not the question. It's not about what's wrong with you. Quite frankly, it's about what's wrong with her. And she owns that. She owns it. She knows there's something wrong with her. If you love her, you want to put her in an environment, encourage her to be in an environment where she can get the counseling. I'm not going to dig all the way into it now, but I really believe that there is some brokenness in your past and in your childhood that has nothing to do with him, that gives you an insatiable need for validation, attention, and affection, but no matter who pours it in you, it keeps leaking out. Let's get down to that hole, and let's fix that hole. You're going to be fine. 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 Hear me when I tell you this. This is not incurable. Okay? This is not incurable. But you cannot keep putting Band-Aids over cancer. You have got to do the hard work to earn your life and get your life back so that you can be free and you can feel good about you. And when you take your hand and put it in his hand, you know what you put in his hand and you know how to keep it in his hand, because you are not looking at him to be your savior. He shouldn't have to save you just to love you. Okay?
I think that is so powerful. That's really some deep stuff there. But you know what? I think the thing that's blowing up Twitter right now, and I think we all felt, and I'd never heard it that way before, that his emotions were homeless. Wasn't that? Didn't that hit a core? Like I've never, in all my years of doing talk show and all the experts, ever heard anybody articulate it that way before. That when somebody betrays you, and there are a lot of people who know what I'm talking about. Yeah, when somebody betrays you, it leaves your emotions homeless. So how does he begin to deal with the homelessness?
I want to cut into that. I want to cut a little bit deeper. Okay. It's not just when somebody betrays you as it relates to adultery. It's anytime they prove that they're not safe to love, and you have the unfinished business of loving them anyway. Then you
unfinished business of loving them anyway. Talk to me. Tweet. Tissue, please. Front row, tissue, please. Tissue, please.
The torment that you feel is the homelessness of your love. That is the pain. That's the whole problem. And men avoid it like the plague.
Yeah.
We avoid it like the plague. It is. Oh yes, because we have very, very deep emotions. Very, very deep. Just because we don't express them like women do, does not mean that we don't have very intense emotions, that we will give you anything before we give you our heart, because our hearts don't heal fast. Okay? Oprah asked a very good question. What do you do while you're waiting on that heart to find a home? You have to allow the pain. You have to allow the pain. Where we get into the biggest trouble is how we look out to others to anesthetize our pain. And we start using people like drugs to fix the part that hurts. You have to go ahead and allow the pain. And the pain does not mean that you're weak. The pain does not mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that you are foolish. It means that you are voluminous. It means that you are exceptional. And what you want to bring into your life is people who see your love as a treasure and not an irritation.
So back to instinct. Her instinct is leading her in the right place, because she says instinctively she feels like she needs to work it out before going back. So you're back to following your instinct. She needs to stay with that feeling.
Even